10 reasons the Mavericks will beat the Clippers.
Let's go.
Okay?
Uh-oh.
Now, I'm just going to read them to you, and then you tell me if you're buying it. Reason number 10.
Okay.
3-point shooting.
Theirs or yours?
This is Eddie Sefko and Dwayne Price here.
Okay.
Sefko, he says, yeah, we're well aware the Clippers are the best 3-point shooting team in the NBA.
Okay.
And it's really not close. However, the Mavericks were a respectable 13th in the league defending the 3-point line, and they were better in the last 32 games of the year when opponents shot just 35%. So they've learned how to cover for each other. Clippers have too many good 3-point shooters to be stopped, but the Mavs will figure out a way to slow them down. And if the Clippers shoot 37% instead of 41%, that's a major difference.
Yeah, I'm having a hard time buying it.
Yeah, that one's tough. Okay.
The Mavs are going to be really good at protecting the rim and getting out to the 3-point line. It's one of the most difficult things in basketball. It must have just been a function of how their other weaknesses invited the team to attack them. That's what I'll chalk that up to.
Okay. Well, if I couldn't sell you on 10, that's fine because I got 9 more. Okay.
Right on.
All right.
Number 9, Road Warriors. All right.
Here we go.
Mavs are 21-15 on the road this year. Only teams better than that: Phoenix, Denver, Portland. In other words, they travel well. So in this case, if the Mavs can just win their 3 home games, they have 4 chances to win just 1 game in Los Angeles to get through the first round. Dwayne Price says, when you win 58% of your road games, surely you can win 25% in the playoffs, huh? Huh?
Yeah.
No?
Yeah.
You guys are disagreeing here.
Wait a minute.
What's the flip side of that?
I thought.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
That you're not that good at home?
Oh, no, there is no flip side. No, you win all your home
You're
games.
trying to say that you're going to win all your home games, so that's another problem.
Well, not me, Dwayne.
Okay, Dwayne, yeah.
Hey, I like it, But you don't have any actual reasons. This is good creative. This is a good creative practice.
But in Sports Mix, both of you guys said there's no way they can maintain playing well on the road.
I don't know what you're talking about. Number 8. 0 for 2 with both of you guys right now. You guys aren't taking these?
I'm struggling right now.
Well, they're Dwayne's.
Yeah.
Well, one was Eddie's, one was Dwayne's.
We're crustying it up. Let's go.
Defending Paul George.
Oh.
Last year, he shot 36% in the first round.
Yeah.
Dodo and company know how to make life tough on Paul.
They do.
Who took a lot of flack for his playoff performance last year. He's going to come back firing, but Finney Smith, Josh Richardson, and maybe a few other Mavs are going to have to figure out how to put the wraps on George again. If the Mavericks, what do you mean if? This is a 10 reason they will if they're going to get out of this series. Expect Rick Carlisle to come up with some surprises defensively.
Here we go.
Huh?
I like that.
1?
Yeah, I think so.
1?
Yeah.
That's 1.
Okay.
That's 1.
Jeff, let me ask you this as far as your strategy for defending Paul George. How offended would you be if they suggested taunting him, saying things like, boy, you're gonna need a therapist by the time we're done with you?
Okay, so you're asking mental health guy if you should attack him over his mental health status?
Have you during mental health month, by the way?
Yeah, I was very offended that it came up in my own mind, Lucius. That's a good clarification.
Okay, I would say all's fair in sports. You're getting paid a lot to be out here.
Okay.
So yeah, nothing's off limits. Take your shot. If I were competing against you for a ton of money or a championship,
and they heckled you on that,
and you heckled me about anxiety, depression, I would say, you know what? That's fair. After the game, I hope you apologize. Yeah. But in the heat of the moment, I understand.
How about I find out what hotel you're staying in and put notes under your door talking about how terrible you are. Terrible. How terrible you are.
I don't mind that. No, I don't mind that at all. A lot of us with mental health issues
think
that about ourselves anyway. So, yeah, you're not going to break any news here. Reason number 7 that the Mavericks are going to beat the Clippers. Mm-hmm. Powell and Cauley Stein are back.
Completely ejected.
Okay.
50% of that would probably be okay.
This one's from Dwayne. He said, well, last year you were getting exploited on the inside because you didn't have Dwight Powell or Willie Cauley Stein.
Oh, yeah.
And now you do. So you got 2 more bodies to throw out there against Zubac and DeMarcus Cousins.
Yeah. Got Draymond Green and Dikembe Mutombo down in there now.
Okay, so you guys aren't buying that one. That's fine. That's fine because I got 6 more. Okay.
Powell. Well, I'll buy that one.
Number 6.
Maybe.
The Trey Burke effect.
Oh, from last year.
Oh, we're struggling here, aren't we?
We're trying.
Okay, and what is that?
Well,
He's going to sit on the bench and
Eddie says,
stare at the other team?
He says maybe it won't be Burke, but he was a bubble hero last season. The point is the Mavs need somebody to come up big who perhaps they aren't expecting big things from going in. It might be Josh Green.
Yeah.
Perhaps it will be Boban.
Hey.
Okay, there we go.
Or J.J. Redick, who's not going to play game
Not
one.
going to play, yeah.
But somebody.
Anybody could score 25 on any given night. I like
straight.
it.
See? That's a good point.
Analysis.
So they're calling it the Burke effect.
Trey Burke effect, but it might not be
okay,
Burke.
it's
It'll
not
be
my
somebody else that
I
you were ready
was about to say,
for.
it sounds like break glass in case of emergency and hope that Burke plays kind of a thing. Yeah.
Reason number 5 that the Mavericks are going to beat the Clippers. Brunson's available.
Yeah. Okay. That's number 5?
I like that one.
That's
That could
number
win you a
five.
game. That could win you a game. There we go. We got something.
Now we're cooking.
You got somebody who can run the game when Luka's not in to run the game.
There you go.
And in the bubble, Trey Burke did some of that.
He did some of that.
Yes,
Yeah.
Jalen is a nice one. Okay, so I got you guys at like 2.5 here.
We're
2.5
we're
out of
working
10,
on it.
maybe
Yeah,
2,
Yeah, we're working.
maybe
Somewhere
1,
in there. Yeah.
1.25.
Mm-hmm. 1.
Rebounding. Eddie Sefko says it's the most vital stat in hoops after shooting percentage. And while they've been historically mediocre in this department, they were very solid after the All-Star break, out-rebounding opponents by 1.1 boards per game. That may not sound like much, but consider that they lost the rebounding game by 2.5 per game before the break. It's easy to see why they allowed 4 fewer points after the break on average.
These guys want to get on Coach Carr like he's not doing anything. You know, here he's taking this real. It's a team of skinny, slow, short guys. They're defending better than average. They're rebounding better than average. He's doing genius work.
Reason number 3, the Mavs are going to beat the Clippers.
Mm-hmm.
A healthy Kristaps Porzingis.
There you go. It's possible. Yeah.
Do you guys think that he'll play every game?
No.
Wow, he said that so confidently. Brian?
No.
Good God.
They've been nursing this thing along. I think he's going to need a surgery when it's done.
Crap. I was going to say yes, but you guys seem convinced.
No, I worry about knee soreness. But Mark Cubans came on our station, talked about every other night, and sometimes you might have 2 nights.
You got 2 nights off between game 1 and game 2, and between game 2 and game 3, and you have access to some of the finest opiates. Get out there, bro.
We don't need knee soreness, please. No knee soreness.
Reason number 2, Luka. Just
wow.
Luka.
That's not number 1?
Yeah, Luka needs a magical series.
Huh. Okay.
And he's capable.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I'm banking on, is just watching Luka go nuts and have a couple of games where you're like 7 of 10 from 3, and you're like, holy crap, Luka, what in the world just happened?
He takes like 5 ill-advised shots per game, and if a lot of those go in, that could be the difference.
Yeah.
And number 1, lessons learned. Dwayne Price says, I always say the best experience is getting thrown into the frying pan so you can really learn how to do your job. So the Clippers beat you last year. You've taken that whooping. You've had time to digest it. You come back different. You're ready to whoop their tail. 10 reasons the Mavs are going to beat the Clippers. I believe them all.